scientists' research, we know where our thoughts, our mind, and our heart come from, right? They come from the only organ that can connect with spiritually. There is our brain. So it's so fascinating to me because if you think our brain is so delicate and it is so well designed, and this is the interesting part, the neurons in our brain is like the branches of a tree, right? If you think about that, it's so fascinating. So our brain is the something that we need to protect and we need to develop, because if you think about it, if a person his brain is not function perfectly, then it will ruin the whole person, right? If one of the small neurons is not working perfect, then the man can't function, right? Whether he can't walk, he has some mental illness, or it just can't function. The whole person can function well. So our brain is so important. Then, as we enter nearly the end of this lesson, we think about it. Let's take a look about this Bible verse, okay? So, outwardly we are wasting away, yet inwardly we are being renewed day by day. What is this talking about? It's like going back to the tree analogy. The tree itself will grow eventually, wasting away, but the fruit will last. And this fruit is our spirit. So, if we want to gain this fruit of our spirit, then we need to renew our mind, renew our brain. And that is the action points. And this is one of my favorite verse. Let's recite this together, okay? So go. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, His good, pleasing, and perfect will. So I think you as a student, we all want to know where is our career path, how can I get better grades, and how can I successfully manage my time or your relationships. You want to level up yourself, right? And how will we do that? By renewing our mind. So like a tree, if we cut out the dead leaves, the unnecessary branches, when we cut out of the unnecessary thoughts, unnecessary things that hinder us to take action, then we can become more diligent, we can become more have more energy, we can gain more motivation. So that's how God's word will help us to renew our mind. So this is the end, and we can have a conversation that, do you think there's anything, like if you are taking care of a tree, how will you cutting out the dead leaves? And if you think about yourself, it's the tree basically, then how will you manage it really well? And like we said, personally for me, reading good books and listen to the sermon and having community of the churches, and most important of all, hearing the words from God, which is truth. It truly renewed my mind and truly let me become more diligent and have more motivation to do the things I need to do and manage my life. And I believe all of the deeds I did will eventually sucking up through my soul and going to my spirit and gain the fruit of the spirit eventually. So I think I want this good thing happen to you, and we can learn more from the Bible. It's so much more we can learn from the Bible, and it's so interesting. So we can